Looking back at high school, I was not prepared for the obstacles that I would have to face upon entering college. When I was younger, I went to a predominantly white, middle-class school, and there were not many talks about racism, classism, or discrimination. We did not discuss our identities, and we did not talk about how the system we've been born into would affect our experiences. But I wish that we had, because if we had, I would have been more prepared for it. I would have been prepared to see many of my peers fail to get into school, fail to get into college, simply because they could not afford it. I would be prepared for the discouragement I myself face when it comes to the price of being here. I would be prepared to see the hatred thrown at my classmates and my friends from different races and different religions by means of swastikas on bathroom stalls and hateful messages strewn across walls and brought forth by anti-gay protesters. I would have been prepared to fight tooth and nail through the system of oppression, but I was not. And why is that? Why is it that only now am I asked to check my privilege? Why is it only now that my eyes have been opened to all of these atrocities when I could have had 13 years to figure it out beforehand? It's not about innocence, and it's not about diversity. It's about working together to make the world a better place. I just wish I knew that back then, when I had all those years ahead of me to decide what kind of a person I wanted to be and who I would turn out to be. And I wish that all of us had that chance, because maybe by now my generation would have realized the importance of peace. Instead of seeing people my age call each other out for their differences as if they are a flaw, instead of making them pieces of who they are and pieces of how they are a beautiful human being. Maybe instead of being taught how to be a slave to the panopticon, we were taught how to be human instead. We would exchange and enhance our cultural perspectives. Maybe we would learn to stop hating ourselves enough to stop projecting that hate onto others. And maybe we would stand up against this broken society and rebuild it on the premise of compassion. So all I'm asking is, why not?